Howdy peeps, Bitsu here, and welcome to the next installment of Bitsu Craft. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a bit of a special one because today is episode 50. Yeah, a bit of a milestone marker for me here. So what I've decided to do for today was to just do a bit of a world tour and show you what I've been up to as of now. And yeah, there's a little bit of a surprise for you at the end, so stick around. Alrighty, let's get to her. Well, I'm sure most of you recognize the house. It's usually featured in just about every video. We end up running back here just to, to have a rest or pick up some extra gear or what have you. Let's just do a quick little run around inside here. Alrighty, we've got a little sitting area with our maps hidden away in here. Ooh, and some pink wool. I'll bring that with. And you'll see why in a mo. Armor stands littered here and there. We've got ourselves our kitchen with our working garbage disposal. Crafting bench hidden away under here, and we've just got some extra storage down there. Plus there's the gymongous, cool, stupid sorting system / smelter rig doodle jigger that we put our flammables in here. Anything we want to smelt into here. And it ends up going downstairs through all this business here so that everything gets sorted accordingly to what item they are. Whoops, as I fall in. There we go. All these different critters get smelted and then sorted out, and if there's ever any problem with this getting so full to the point where the chests that it collects them in are full upstairs, then it just dumps them into the disposal system. I thought that was that's the wrong way out. That's the old way out. The new way out is just this. Whoops, come on now. Tucked away in here. Then, of course, we've got the dining room with, wow, 1.12 really changed the color of that blue carpet, didn't it? Then, of course, upstairs we've got our crafting area with all the assorted and sorted junk that we need. Plus, the smelting system is actually connected up here, and this feeds into the same sorting system in the basement. Over here we've got the enchanting area with all of our assorted kind of half-decent stuff that we are planning on combining together. Then, of course, over yonder we have ourselves the bedroom. Yeehaw! Alright, let's leap off the balcony down into the garden area. Well, garden, big deal, whoopity-doo. And we've got our animal pens tucked away in this cave here. A little bit of everything. Chickens, pigs, cows, and we right now currently have sheep coming out our butthole. Yep, needed a lot of wool for that secret project I was working on. Alrighty, then over here we have the entrance to the iron farm hidden in this little hut here. It's not actually hooked up just yet. The plan is to build a fireplace here with a hidden door that leads to this pit here, which simply just leads down to the collection area for the iron farm. And the iron farm, in case you guys missed it, is tucked away under this pond. You can't really see it from here. I've been flooding it with water and such, but this lonely piece of glass here, that is the light source for the village that I have tucked away hidden underneath there. And here, of course, we have the fishing shack, just set up as an AFK fish farm. Actually, let's change this to day so we can see a little bit better what's going on around the world. Then when we leave the fishing shack, if we follow this little bay around, we come to, of course, the water wheel, the wood mill. Yep. We've got our single block of dirt out here for growing the goofy shaped trees like the spruce. And here we have the tree farm. Automatically feeds bone meal into the sucker. You just plant your crud, and the entire floor is lined with hoppers so that any Any logs or branches that fall down, any saplings that fall, will all get collected up into this chest here. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, we leave there, and we'll end up going past the old sugarcane farm. And this is one of the earlier builds on the world here. This sucker here. My aesthetic has changed a bit since then, but here we go. It's all powered by bud switches. Every time these suckers grow, they get busted off and rifled into here. Beauty. Then, of course, a newer addition. Right here we have the pumpkin patch. The pumpkin patch. And it does a very similar job. Anytime one of these grows, it activates a bud switch and all the drops end up in here, except apparently some of them are getting stuck. Or, oh, it's because we're already full of melon. Well, isn't that handy? Excellent. And I plan on getting myself a villager shoved into this corner here so we can do some trades with him. Get a farmer in there to trade pumpkins and melons with. Then, of course, we have the Chicken King, the pride of Bitsutania. Automatic chicken breeder, cooker, and or drowner. So you can have your access to raw chicken, cooked chicken, or with a flick of a switch, you can have this chest here collecting eggs instead. Beauty. Then, of course, we have the village over yonder, which we're planning on connecting up to eventually. We're getting closer. The more we build, the closer and closer we seem to be getting. Then, of course, there is the flower farm over here for getting ourselves a bunch of dye collected up. Drop in your bone meal. Dyes and seeds and such come up here, and the whole thing can be deactivated by this here. We just simply have a system of dispensers and water buckets filled with bone meal and filled with water. So the bone meal's dispensed, it grows a bunch of crud, then it's flooded, everything retracts, and it repeats itself. Excellent. Let's go turn this sucker off, since it's pretty much empty of bone meal right now. I was running this quite a bit because I needed a fair number of dye to complete the job I was working on here for the end of the video. Then, of course, over here we've got ourselves the ship. And hidden down inside the depths of the boat, I'm sure you've seen, if you've seen more than one of my videos, I tend to always come back here to check up on the thing. But down there in the cargo hold, you can see them, a couple of villagers down there. Hello, good sir. And it is our villager breeder. Yep. And all of the villagers that are bred get brought up. Oops. Oh well, I'll leave that there. To this spot here, which in turn we can use this minecart system to sort them. Any of them that we want to keep get sent down this hole, and they pop out in that little building outside, and any of them that we don't care about, we will just send out onto the ship itself and let them derp around like idiots. Because eventually they'll just come wander up here, they'll probably fall off, and they will just become part of the landscape. Excellent. And future build for this area, this is where the villagers that we keep end up coming out. We're going to have some sort of a sorting system here to be able to determine which ones we want to send where, because eventually we're going to build a library, a Fletcher's, a farmer's market, all kinds of business, and have each of them have their own type of villager. Then, of course, over here we've got the cemetery. So far, so good. It hasn't been too terribly bad. We've got Bitsu's crypt here for every time that I die. And the graves of Mr. Dog and, of course, Wolf. Ah, my poor puppies. Oh, well. And then, of course, there's the AFK Cobble Temple, which we haven't actually needed to use in a very long time. We've got cobblestone aplenty right now. Then, of course, we've got the bridge leading across over to the kind of icky area where all the spawners and crap are. And here we are, the entrance that leads down to the spider spawner. That is so incredibly painfully deep down low, because this guy is very close to the floor of the world. And then down here, of course, we have our string collection point, which currently is just a hopper cart and a single double chest. Yeah, we've been cleaning this out pretty good too. Excellent. Then, of course, there's the old bone tower over yonder, which, as you can probably tell by the dogs littered everywhere. Hello, puppies! I have tweaked this sucker so that while we are standing here, we can go completely AFK right here, and just clearing out this little bit of space here on either side of it is enough room for the dogs to go in there, and they will attack the skelly butts for me. So I can just stand here and have the experience orbs come flooding in. And of course there's the collection chests for all of the goodies and drops, and of course the bones, because we need bone meal like crazy. Hello, skelly spawner. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Then over here behind the skeleton farm and the spider farm, we have the still, as yet, unfinished double chunk slime farm. Now, it's just such a huge project that involves digging out such a massive area that I still have not quite gotten it finished. So my rates over here are pretty craptacular. But someday I will get this finished. I'll have it completed, and then I will put a building around the sucker and develop some kind of a system for gathering all my slime up top here, so I don't actually have to go all the way down. And then as well, there's the long twisty path here. That leads up to the area with the best view on this world. I love how the rest of the builds just kind of peek out through the mist. And of course, the ice tray is up here. Then of course there's the old portal temple here with its trusty dusty zombie pigman trap here. But let's head on through and I'll show you what I've been up to in the Nether. Not a whole heck of a lot right here, but let me take you down this humongously long corridor. And let me just take this as an opportunity to just say a huge thank you to everybody. I would not be able to do this if it weren't for all of you viewers and all of my patrons and just friends and family helping me out and giving me the time and the impetus to actually go ahead and make these videos. I'm a huge fan of this game, as you can probably tell, and I'm a huge fan of YouTube, so the combination of the two has been pretty awesome. So just big thank yous to everyone who's been able to help me out. All of my viewers, thank you. Thank you so much for the watching, the comments, the suggestions, the likes, the subscriptions, everything. It really helps the channel. And if we come on through here, we'll see I've been busy at work. Here's a map of the area. We've actually got ourselves a big, giant love heart, and I want to take this episode to really personally thank each and every one of you guys. Sarah, Jen, Andrew, Amy, Adam and Pat, Eric, Tyler, Madison, Sean, Danny, Jason, and to all my other viewers, or anyone who's ever commented on any of my videos. Thank you guys so much. I would not be able to do this without you. Well, everybody, at this time I'm going to say toodly pipski. Again, big thank you to everybody. All my viewers, subscribers, everyone who's ever watched or liked one of my videos, thank you so much. I would not be able to do this without you. Big love hearts to everybody. Alrighty. As always, if you like what you see, go ahead and smack that like button. And if you want to see more, go ahead and hit that round Bitsu icon to subscribe. Any comments, suggestions, or even if you just want to say hi, go ahead and please leave some comments down below. Thank you guys again so much, and I will see you in the next episode.